guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, Spain. Now, first things first, let's take a look at these African countries and just go through some of them. So, if this is the gigantic purple country you were wondering about, it is the Grand State of Amhara, one of the many Austrian satellites. So Austria went balls to the wall crazy. As you can see, it's still known as Austrian Africa. And then because this is still the original release of A Heart of Darkness, not upgraded or updated in any way, shape, or form, this is what the AI did. It would release a whole bunch of minor nations. So we can see because Austria was the most active in Africa, we've got all of these that are still within Austria's sphere. Obviously, except for Spanish Africa, and, of course, French Africa. But yeah, it's the Grand State of Amhara, I believe. So, yeah. Apparently that's been fixed in later patches, so, you know, don't expect you to ever see that ever again. So, we've only got about 600,000 in the bank, and we can see if we go balls to the wall spending on military, which we're going to have to do, we're looking at about 2 grand, which is cray-cray. So we're going to have to cut spending to education to about, I'm thinking 25%. And drop the same there. Well, we raise taxes a lot. So we're putting our effective tax rate at about 48%. And we can probably also cut construction spending. But I don't think we're going to be having much of that. We've got no social spending to worry about. And I'm going to keep the defense spending at 50 because, hey, we're probably going to need a lot of troops. We'll put our tariffs up, and that's about the best we can do economically to make sure we don't get screwed over. Step the second is going to be to actually mobilize our nation. So we've got that going. And step the third, oh yes, of course, we're going to need to fund our navy. Because our navy, I have a feeling, will come in handy here. We're going to station them in the Balearic Islands, just off the coast of Italy. And we're going to want speed to be very slow for the starting stages here. So, November 11th, 1918. The original Great War ended on that day. Ours is just kicking off. So let's see what the situation is and how bad this is actually going to be. So we've got the Germans moving into France, which is not so good. We've got Italian armies kicking around in there. Relatively strong armies, too, I might add. So, we're going to need to move our 2 attacking armies up. And, I'm thinking, with this line of fortifications being only 3, and being much better fortifications, we're going to move our defensive line up into our allies' defensive area. So it's still in the mountains, it's just, you know, much better defended, and yeah, then we can have sort of 2 layers. We can keep some units back in reserve to assist. And we're going to have to keep these guys here. Now, I should be at war with the British. So what I might just do is roll these guys into Gibraltar. That's not a bad idea. Now, let's zoom out and see where I can hit these guys. Yeah, they're a satellite of me. I wonder if we could make it over there. Can we? No dice. Okay. So I don't think there's much I can do in Africa. I'm just going to move these guys up into Bonny and keep an eye on especially that stack of 81. Whoo! Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything against that. That's ridiculous. Now, moving over into the big area of concern for me, the Pacific. I think what I'm going to do here is just start shuttling troops over to Johor here. And then we can take out Singapore and assorted other United Kingdom colonies as we get there. Other than that, there's really not much else we can do in the Pacific. So that's kind of going to be my focus there. Now, if we move over into North America, I don't have any troops here, but I do have 4 cruisers, which I could use to great effect. Nowhere really. Are these all British? They are. So we could at least come in here and kind of start blockading those guys. Or perhaps British Guiana here would be a better bet. I don't know. I don't know. Or even if we could take Belize, that would be just, or Guatemala, that would be nice, but we can't. Lack of troops and all that. So we're going to keep our African on the defensive. We got nothing in the near or far east except for the very far east in the Pacific. That was not at all what I had hoped for here. Okay, we can leave you to just hunt rebels. Good. Oh, here we go. Oh, hated. Wonderful. Let's see how this battle's going to play out. What have they got mostly? 14 heavy ships, 14 light ships, and 11 transports. I have a feeling the Spanish Navy here isn't going to be able to hold out. Yeah, they're definitely not going to be able to hold out. Alright, no surprises there. How's the ferrying going? We'll bring over some more. Battle of Granada. Wonderful. At least we got killing rebels going for us. There's always that. Alright, so it looks like the Italians are pushing forward here. And he's coming into range. We'll send him up to Barcelona and that guy into Lerida, or however you want to pronounce that. Perfect. And he'll get the last one there. Okay. Nope. Back up over here. Come on. Get in. There we go. Hop on a boat. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And thankfully, the Spherelings aren't going to war with us. Oh, yeah. Mwah, mwah. Well, on the plus side, we can update our navy when the war is over. Okay, we'll send him there, and we'll leave that guy back there. That's fine. More rebel killing. Good. Merge you guys together, and that should be good for taking chunks of that land. Oh, here we go. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. That is a very good point that I just realized. We do not have gas defense. Oh, there we go. We do, apparently. Come on, let me select that army. Alright, are we pushing the Germans back? I think we are. Okay, so I should have. Good, he can follow up. Perfect. Oh! Those certainly are big tanks. Okay, we'll just move the tanks to Zaragoza instead. And now we can take this, merge them together, and now create a new unit balance it out. Perfect. You can go there. We'll take actually that rally point off and we'll put one there. So you can go there. Okay. Oh, that's a big stack of Italians there. I don't think I want this army where it is, because those guys are just going to come right down. Oh, they're getting reinforced. Okay. Pull back. Pablo? Pablo. Pull back. Pull back now. Retreat, Pablo. Retreat, Pablo. Okay. That's not so hot. That's still not going to help. Okay, yeah. We'll put you there, and then you can come in there. Pablo, you can go down to Zaragoza and pick up those tanks. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't much care about that. Slowly ticking away there. Let's go back to France. Yeah, son of a bitch. That will get troops there faster. Son of a bitch. Okay. Where are my recruits? Get up to the front, lads. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, no. I guess we'll wait for those guys to join. Come on. There we go. Get up to the front. Why is this going so poorly? Because I don't have any extra bonuses on defense. Probably should have looked at that. Oh, well. Nothing can be done there. This is not going well. Bit of a meat grinder. We do have the morale advantage and the numbers. So I'm expecting that to sort of turn as the course of the war continues. Kind of like POW there. Thank the maker. Okay. You're a big stack. Go up there. Don't worry about fighting rebels. Zaragozan army should go right in. No. Like that. Okay, there we go. Now we got the numbers. Where's Pablo? Alright, once the Italians are taken care of. Okay, what do you want? A white piece. So, if we refuse, we gain a militancy, which isn't that bad, and a war exhaustion. So, how is my war exhaustion? Military. Does it say here? War exhaustion. Almost none. Okay. Decline. That's good, though. If the AI is already offering me a white piece, I'm okay with that. Yeah, Battle of POW. Okay. You stay. You stay. That's all we've got. Oh, just wipe them out. It helps if I unpause. Okay. We've got the numbers. We've got the defensive bonus. That should happen. Oops. That was exactly the one I wanted. Pablo, go pick up your tanks. Alright. And, yeah, we got a lot of losses for you to recover, so you can just chill back for now. We should have some handy-dandy conscripts we can just throw at the Germans right now. And indeed we do. Are these both defensive armies? I think so. Alternating current. Yay, the light bulb! Oh, the Brits want to join in now, do they? Okay. We'll play along. Oh, and the Turks. Oh, yeah, they are definitely involved in the war. Come on, get there, 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 get there. 43 should help to even it out. Okay. We still need more men. Still need more men. Okay, well, it looks like the second army's going to have to get involved. And I don't like the look of that Italian army right there, but there's not much I can do about that for now. How are my conscripts looking? Pretty damn tasty. Okay. Balance that out. We'll take the bigger stack and we'll send them on up. And in fact, I think I'm going to start moving there, there, and there. Moving the muster point up much closer to the front. Now, how's that looking? That's looking glorious. Oh, oh, I see. Old habits. I saw Austria and thought that was my army. It certainly isn't. Oh, damn. You're useless. You're useless to me. Should have thought that one through. Okay, yep, that's to be expected. Now, what I want to do is send this army in and see if we can sort of quote-unquote surround them. Aeronautics. Considering we're at war, now, I'll want to take one of these and put them there. And what else do I need? I think I just need one there to surround them. Perfect. Yes, I expect to be losing quite a lot of generals. Then we can just throw the conscripts in, too. We'll do that. Oh. That's not good. Send him up there. Oh, but that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Just hold out in the mountains, lads. Reinforcements are on their way. So, in typical Great War fashion, as we've been going for about 6 months now or so, 5 months, France is heavily occupied. Their military is non-existent, and we can see the Germans are definitely focusing their attack in that area. Thankfully, in the south here, whatever they're throwing at us, we're able to counter quite effectively. And I'm actually kind of impressed that Spain's able to pull this off. We'll send him up that way. And then we've got another... Oh, those are just conscripts, eh? Okay. Well, we can send those guys up too. Though we'll be having plenty of them around. What do we got? An Italian army there, huh? I don't think so. I don't think I like the cut of your jib. Okay, good. Get out of here, Britain. That's a much bigger army coming in now. That's not going to be enough to reinforce it, though. Okay, I got an idea. We'll retreat out. Are we going to be able to pull that off? 6th of May. No. Oh, no. No, we're a day late. So stay. How am I going to do this? I guess just full-on march in there. And hope for the best. We'll be able to reinforce once these guys are done whipping that Italian army. Provided this army survives. It's going to be the trick. For this encirclement to work, we need it to survive. Nope. Get in there. Get in there. Alright. Good. Good. Okay. Now, these guys are kind of kicking around doing not much. And I feel as if they could be doing a lot better. We don't need you. Thank you. So, let me just take this opportunity to check out the rest of the world and see how things are going. We've got a very effective blockade of the Windward Islands, so that's handy. By now, we should have Singapore well within our grasp, and we can move on to the next location. While we're at it, might as well send up a blockade for all of these British possessions. Thankfully, Australia hasn't joined in. They'd probably be running amok of my Pacific possessions. And this battle has been going on. It's just been raging for ages. 37,000, there we go. That should take care of that. We got some Italians thinking that, hey, we'll come along here and mess some crap up. Rather, you went that way so we don't engage anyone. And I'm a bit concerned about the forces I've left there. Not really looking strong enough. Oh, well, we don't need you. We've got it taken care of. Yeah. Toulouse and Pau. Right on. Okay, we'll leave that army there, but we'll send the conscripts up to do a little probing into Mont-de-Marsan. And we can send these guys up to Montauban there. And there should be no place for these armies to run. I hope. And provided there's no reinforcements that come flooding down. The righteous society of harmonious fists known colloquially as Boxers, a Chinese movement dedicated to restoring what they perceive to be a loss of Chinese independence in face of European expansion in Asia, have carried out massacres on European missionaries and traders in China. Along with Europeans unfortunate enough to come in their path, several Chinese Christian converts have also been brutally slaughtered. The Chinese government appears unconcerned with these atrocities, and some rumors claim that the Imperial Qing government is even leading its tactic support to the movement. This is an outrage. I don't know why I lose 5 prestige because of it, but apparently it's an outrage. I can only imagine that every European power lost 5 prestige there, so there is that. And how is the war looking? It's looking absolutely atrocious. In fact, our total military strength of 500 is nothing in compared to the total strength of the Allies, which is absolutely ridiculous. Look at the strength there. Insane. But Montenegro, they're not providing anything. Baden, Bavaria, Egypt, the Ottoman Empire, whatever. Damn that Britain. And Russia. And the North German Federation. If it wasn't for those guys, well, and Italy, come to think of it, Italy's got one of the largest armies in the game. So, I mean, really, causing this to, really, Britain? Why did... You're just gonna come charging right at me, are you? Fine. But the Spanish military isn't that far behind in tech that that's gonna cause much of a concern for me. Especially not when I can just send some more conscripts into the fray. So let's order them to go up to Toulouse. And what have we got here? We've got 30,000 men who could probably push into Montpellier there. Or even Rodez. We'll have to mull this one. Or reinforce that, because they do need it. Give me... Yeah, give me the tanks. Let's roll. And now that they're here, give me the conscripts as well. March in there, lads. There we go. Now we're hitting them with force. Okay, we don't need it that big. Let's split those up. How are we doing for our mobilization? We're almost done. So that's a bit of a concern. We're not going to have the trickle of troops flowing in. Okay, what to do now? Let's move these two guys up there. Good. Run away. And now we can finish up the occupation here. Okay, help feed the poor. And now we're going to want to send them and... Alright, hold on. Who's particularly wounded? You guys and you guys. We're going to want to take this massive stack and send it east. Now we're on the offensive. Italy is demanding a white peace yet again. So let's just take a look. Our war exhaustion is still only roughly 12%. Well, I'm mulling this peace deal over. We'll just put that up there. We'll go take a look. and move to the next location in the Pacific. Ensure that nothing has really changed in North America. Not that I can do anything if it has. And thank you for the contribution, but we really don't need you. We are starting to lose some serious cash, so let's go ahead and take out a loan. Perfect. That's right, France. You're not really pulling your weight here. And the US is, of course, sitting there neutral. Let's see if we can pull off a little bit of a diplomatic coup and bring the US on our side. Oh, there we go. We got the Germans and allies down to the double digits. That's good. Those guys are still recouping their losses, and I bet that's the end of the conscripts, isn't it? Oh, pretty much is. There might be a few more that are showing up throughout the colonies, but there's not much we can do about that. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. Who's that owned by? Germany? Oh, Bavaria. You want to go to... We'll engage the Bavarians. No, thank you, Italy. And let's see if we can't get to a better defensive location. Fighting that big of a stack out in the open is not a good idea. So I think once we're done taking care of the Bavarians, I'm going to settle them up in the hills. I prefer the mountains, but I've got no way to know for sure that they're actually going to come through and hit me there. There's no real choke points, unfortunately, for me to utilize. So I'm a bit stuck, hoping against hope that the Brits just attack me where I sit. But that's probably not going to happen. They're probably going to come along and engage. Yeah, there goes the African army. Yeah. Fun while it lasted. That's not looking good. Can we reinforce? We can. Oh, but that's going to open a way out for them, isn't it? Okay, we'll leave the conscripts there. An extra 35,000 men there should help. And then we can send them up and leave them there, actually. Perfect. We didn't take too many losses. Straits of Johor. No, no, no. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what you call a real navy. Alright, well, I have a feeling... Calabar. Yeah. I have a feeling Spain's barely holding on here. The next white peace offer we get, I think I'm going to take. How many is that? 24? 36,000 men. Yeah, you can go down and reinforce that. Son of a bitch. Retreat, 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 retreat. Oh, come on, retreat! drunken riots. That's what happens, man. America increase opinion? Or relations? You guys, freaking get out of there! Retreat! Pull back! Leave! Run away! The losses we took there are ridiculous. Yeah, I should have been paying more attention to that. Okay. Well, Brits aren't going for that piece of land, so... I guess you're the biggest, so in you go. That was to be expected. There. Okay, no, you go there, you go there. Some fresh troops have been sitting in Foy since pretty much the beginning of the war. Yeah, I expected to lose that, that's fine. What? Okay, well... What do you want for a peace? Yeah, we're not going to be able to acquire Provence, so we'll get a white piece. I'm going to go ahead, demobilize, and then bring everybody home where we can reorganize and... Huh, okay. Yeah, we've lost our African army. And what have we got here? Doesn't look like much. Certainly nothing about Zippos or Machu Picchu. So, didn't miss anything that go round. Speed up time and realize that we are now no longer a great power. We're going to be passed by, I would imagine, Australia. Wow. Really? Not who I expected to be passed by at all. Okay. Let's see. Your defensive army. Your defensive army. Your defensive army. You're an attacking army. Your defensive army. You're an attacking army, I would imagine. Maybe not. It's difficult to tell these days. You're definitely a tank, so you can just go there, and we'll sort you out in a bit. Okay, you can go there. There should be one last defensive army kicking around somewhere. You don't need to go there. You can go there, I think. Yep. Okay. Now, you've got 2 tanks. You have none. So you go there, and we're going to need another tank. From Europe. There. Now, let's fix our budget problems. 20. Drop you down as low as we can. And we can drop that down to nothing. Put these back up to 50. Perfect. And we'll leave that... Oh, we gotta put that back up. Alright. We'll leave those like that for now. And how badly has my economy been affected? Probably pretty badly. We'll reopen you. We'll reopen you. That's the last thing I need to do, is move my army back that way. And they're stuck there, thanks to the lack of... whatchamacallits? Ships. So let's get some steam transports in Asia. That's it. Okay. How many am I going to need to cart around that? We're looking at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I like that number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, everybody's taken their defensive positions back. It certainly looks like it. Okay, that is still my muster point, so the tank that I'm building... Did I order that tank? I did. Good. There, telephone factories, wonderful. What closed now? Clothing factory, reopen please. You've got people to employ. Valencia. You've... Let's get our economy sorted out here. Okay, let's get an electric gear factory in. You are well down on employment, aren't you? So we'll... nothing, I guess. Okay, well, that's that. And Chile. We'll add you to the club. Look at that. I think we've almost restored the old sphere, aside from a few things that we're never going to get. Like Grand Colombia there. Damn Americans. Crap. Back. Of course. There we go. Yeah, so really Bolivia is the last one. And I don't know why we're not throwing more at it. But there we go. Okay, well, with the victory of a white piece, I can't spin this. It was no victory at all. It was a horrible, devastating loss. However, Spain itself remained relatively untouched, aside from a couple colonial possessions, which, you know, they're doing fine now. And, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. So good, in fact, I'm going to leave the video here for now. 15 years left. I don't know what else we can do. But, we'll find out together. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.